Hey everybody, it is Radleigh here with your angelic weather report for September 15th through the 21st. Once again, though, there's a twist because it's not so angely. There are still wings. It's just they're attached to the fairies. Because we are working with fairy tarot cards again this week as we talk about what's in the air. Now, I have pulled three cards from Fairy Tarot cards. One card represents Monday, Tuesday. The next card reacts to Wednesday and Thursday. And the third card is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, here's the scoop. I also pulled a card that is the overall theme for the week. Now, I did that last week too. And here's the thing, the card is the same. So we are still riding in the same energy. You can tell that this is not the same video you already watched because my shirt is different, right? But here we have, once again, life experience. Now, in traditional tarot, this is called the Tower card. And the card talks about letting go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So this energy that we were living in last week, we're still living in this week. Let me just tell you, that doesn't necessarily shock me. And the reason it doesn't shock me is because Life Experience card, aka the Tower, is a card that generally doesn't just pop into your life for 15 minutes. It's an overarching kind of theme. It wouldn't surprise me to see it again next week, even if we just saw it in a different position. But when that shows up, we're in a time of transformation. We're in a time of change. We're in a time of where either we're trying to shake things up or the universe is trying to shake things up on our behalf. Now, for Monday, Tuesday, we have King of Summer. King of Summer. The King of Summer is honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. And this card talks about a romantic partner that you can absolutely trust. It's excellent advice that comes from the heart and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. This is the guy that you can rely on. This is the guy that you can expect to be there for you no matter what. Now, the thing about court cards, or any card really in tarot, is it can represent a person or it can represent a situation. So Monday, Tuesday, as we're looking in this whole overall arching theme of some kind of life changes going on, Monday, Tuesday, you're getting information you can trust. You're getting information from people you can trust. You can trust the situation. It's okay to sort of be like, all right, I don't necessarily love change, but I get it that that's what's happening and I can trust it. So the next card is Wednesday, Thursday. Now, interestingly enough, and this is a well shuffled deck, okay? We had this problem last week, not problem, but we had this situation last week. And so this card is Princess of Summer. In traditional tarot, this would be called Page of Water or Page of Cups. And so this card talks about a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. So we still have that overall energy that this is trustworthy. We have this overall energy of it's okay. But the thing about it is that the Princess of Summer, aka the Page of Cups, is a little bit more naive, a little bit more innocent, certainly doesn't have the experience base that the King of Water, King of Cups, King of Summer has. And so we have this energy of, I think Monday, Tuesday, we feel a little more certain. Wednesday, Thursday, we're starting to feel a little uncertain. We still think it's okay. We still are experiencing it. The universe wants us to know it's okay, but it's feeling we're a little less confident, a little less certain, maybe just a little bit possibly worried. We didn't need to be, because by the time we get to the weekend of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're at the World card, the World. And this talks about a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So the world is a great card because it's this energy of things having come full circle. All right, things having come full circle of us having the opportunity to start something new. We can try to do what we've been doing, but do it in a new way. But it is a card of success. So it does sort of beg the question. It's going to be really interesting when we do next week to see what cards show up, because it begs the question. If we're starting this with life experience, if we're starting this with major transformation and change, and we're ending the week with the world, which is a card of completion, is that energy from life experience, are we done now? Is that coming to some sort of completion? Have we come full circle? Are we ready to move on to something new? Well, I don't know. Time will tell. I guess we'll see next week. But this week I have a free workshop for you. It is called Explore the Fairy Realm. We are playing with fairies this month, and that's why we're working with fairy tarot cards. And I want to teach you about fairies. It's a whole different energy, people. We are dusting off the fairy wings and taking them for a spin. So why don't you come join me, because it's totally free, and it's going to be a hoot. It starts on September 17th and happens on 18th and 19th. Yes, there's a replay. You don't have to be there live, though live is always fun. So check it out by clicking on the link at radleighvalentine.com/fairies. Now I'm going to take these 4 cards because I want to give them the opportunity to come back out. And I want you to, at this point, think about a question that you would like the fairies to answer. What kind of message would you like from the fairies? What's on your mind right now? What would you like to see them answer for you? And so I'm going to shuffle. So you think about that question while I shuffle. And I'll be thinking about you thinking about your question. Dream more. All right. So now I want you to think about the numbers 1 through 4. Okay. Because I'm going to pull 4 cards, and one of these is the answer to your question. So do you feel drawn to card number 1? Do you feel drawn to card number 2? Do you feel drawn to card number 3? Or is it card number 4 that has fairy whispers on it for you? If you were drawn to card number 1, this is 7 of spring, and it says, be assertive. My sister was a cheerleader, so every time I hear those words, I think of be assertive, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So this is a card of empowerment. This is a card of standing up for yourself. Do that if that was your card. If your card was card number 2, it is King of Winter. This is a totally different kind of energy. It says, get advice from someone, professional and objective, public speaking, and unemotional relationships. This is like saying, get help from an expert. All right. Guess who's back? This is why I put the cards back in. The King of Summer is back. And so once again, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. This is a situation you can trust. It is a person you can trust. And finally, we have Queen of Winter, one of my favorite court cards, because she is strong and patient, self-sufficient, and oh, so funny. And this card says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you, no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. This is a card, my favorite meaning of this card is let go of what no longer serves you, because the Queen of Winter has seen it all, done it all, absolutely is done with it and is ready to move on. And you should be too if card number 4. So once again, don't miss out on my workshop on fairies. Explore the Fairy Realm workshop. You can go to radleighvalentine.com/fairies and sign up. We are going to have a fantastic time, and I hope that you can join us.